Time now for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by the Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Farm Credit Illinois, Prospect Bank, Soleil Body Salon, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, and Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance. Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Paris High School. I'm BJ Pheasant here with Lenny Irwin, and we have Paris Tiger Baseball opening day. Beautiful weather. You can't ask for much more than this, Lenny.
Not really, no, other than the wind could lay a little bit, but hey, it's March. The wind always blows in March, so.
Blowing hard out of left. First pitch, a swinging strike. On the mound for the Tigers today, it's going to be number 6, Hunter Cash, getting the start. Got a ball on that one, so 1-1 the count. Strike 2. Talked to Coach Tara this morning, asked him about today's game. He said field's in pretty good shape. He said it's a little soft, but other than that, you can't ask for much better conditions this time of year.
No, definitely not. Here we are, 1st of March.
Chopper to second, fielded, or short that is, fielded cleanly, throw to first, in time, 1 away. Well, I'm off to a great start. I bobbled the first call of the season there. My first or second and short straight.
Well, it's early.
I got to warm up yet. No spring training.
I was going to say, we've been on lockout, so.
That's right.
Plus, we just finished basketball, what, a week ago? Number 10, Blake Hetzmer at the plate for the Salt Fork.
Another swing and strike. 0-2 the count. Hetmansberger's playing right field today.
Got him.
Took a cut at a high outside pitch there for out number 2. All right, 2 away here in the top of the first. Nobody on for the number 3 hitter, Blake Norton. He's doing the pitching duties today for Salt Fork. I was talking to Coach about what needed to happen today, what he knew about Salt Fork, all the, the typical pregame questions.
Right.
And he said, I don't know anything about him. Not a clue. He said, but we're going to throw Hunter out on the mound, so we're going to be all right.
Yep. I think Hunter's already signed a letter of intent to play at Lakeland, as far as I can understand anyway. I think that's the first batter he's been behind.
It is. He's been on top of all of them so far. Got a 2-1 count. 2 away, nobody on. Ground ball right back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit.
That's definitely a hit.
Going for 2, though. We're going to have a play. Oh, the cutoff batted away a little bit. Runner safe at second.
You know, I wasn't watching. I was writing down the single, and I never even anticipated him going to second.
Yeah, just pure hustle there as he caught the Tigers loafing a little bit. And Tar was saying that Cash will probably go about 50 pitches or so here in this first start. Not that I'm keeping count. But he hasn't gone deep in a count yet. 1-0 the count. Got 3 games on the schedule for you today. We'll be back on Tuesday and Thursday.
That one hit him.
Yep.
Hayden Prunkert.
Prunkert got plunked. So the first baseman will head down to first base, and that'll bring up the number 5 hitter, Jamison Remol, the shortstop.
So now they got 2 on, 2 out.
So after rolling through the first couple batters, now it's getting a little interesting here.
Yeah, it is. See if Cash can settle down and regroup. There's a strike.
Yeah, Remol got way out ahead of that pitch. Checked his swing. Takes a ball, 1-1. He's been on that outside corner today. Gets him to chase one there. That's an art form there that the good pitchers can just have a knack for. Missing that corner just enough. Batter just can't lay off of it. Comes back inside for strike 3. So 1 hit, no runs. They leave 2. We'll be back with the bottom of the first inning. 0-0 the score right after this on the Paris Sports Network. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Welcome back. Bottom of the first inning. The Tigers scoreless here against Salt Fork. And starting lineup for the Tigers. Leading off will be Brian Kohlmeyer. Catching. Batting second will be the DH Chance Lehman. Hitting for left fielder Braylon Nugent. Batting third will be the first baseman Drew Pinkston.
The third baseman.
Or third baseman. See, there I go.
Yeah.
I'm switched today.
Yeah.
Hunter Cash on the mound, batting fourth in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth, Nate Hollingsworth over there at first base. Got that one right.
There you go.
Landon
Yep.
Ingram at second. batting 6th. Batting 7th will be center fielder Zach Farnham. Brady Krippus batting 8th and playing over there in right field. And the shortstop batting 9th is Reed Stuck.
I'd like to see most of them bat this inning.
That'd be great.
BK steps in for his first at bat this year. Last year he was batting anywhere from usually 5th on down, so kind of a new position for him, batting leadoff.
Takes a strike on the first pitch. Doesn't come across as your prototypical leadoff hitter, you know. You expect your catcher to be a little lower down in the order there, usually like a shortstop or one of your outfielders or something batting leadoff. That tells you what coach thinks about his eye up there, top of the order.
He was one of the leading hitters there at the end of the year, though.
Yes, he was. 1-2 the count. Really came on down the stretch for the Tigers. Breaking ball didn't break. 2-2 the count. He's one that could take advantage of that wind to left field, too.
By being catcher, he kind of knows what the umpire's calling too, and he took that one. Looked like a pretty good pitch, but it must have been low. There's a shot.
That's a base hit into left. To Hopper to the left fielder. Does what a leadoff hitter does. Takes a lot of pitches, fills the count up, and then lines a base hit into left field. 1 on, nobody out. Number 2 hitter, Chance Lehman.
Chance DHing today.
I don't feel like we got to see a lot of Chance last year.
Not a whole lot, no, not really.
More of a substitution in the outfield. He'd come in a lot. Takes a strike on the first pitch.
Did some spot pitching for us.
Yep.
Played a little first base.
That one gets away from the catcher. And we got a runner on second. I'm sitting right behind a pole. The chain link fence. It's really hard to see at this angle.
Yep.
A lot of the calls, like the height.
That was outside.
That I can tell. When the catcher's shoulders turn perpendicular to the pitcher, you're usually a ball. Gets another one there.
Well, he's definitely keeping them low.
3-0 the count. Kohlmeyer out there on second base. Walked him on 4 straight pitches. And time call. They're going to have a little visit out on the mound here. Head coach Jason Woodworth for Salt Fork going to go out and have a chat on the mound with Norton. I like the patience of the batter to lay off that 0-3 pitch.
Yeah, for sure.
It's real easy to take a hack at one because you know they're trying to throw a strike, and just to anticipate it and want to do more than you need to, you know, take that pitch and see what happens.
Now we got 2 guys on, and we got our pitcher Hunter Cash up.
Heart of the order coming up here for the Tigers. We're going to get a chance here to make some noise. Bring the infield in a little bit over there at third. Doing their best to hold Kohlmeyer at second. Strike on the first pitch. So whatever they did got him settled down a little bit, and he hits the first one.
I was wrong. This is Pinkston, our third baseman. I was one ahead of myself.
High and away for a ball.
Yeah, as I say, that breaking ball stayed up, never did come down. That was in there for a called strike.
1-2 the count.
Drew chokes up a little bit on the bat now.
Gets away. Runner's going to head to third. Kohlmeyer's down.
Oh, he's there.
I wasn't totally sure. The ball didn't get too far from the catcher. I don't think he expected Kohlmeyer to run since it didn't get very far away.
I don't think he did either. Kohlmeyer's aggressive, though. I mean, that's just his style.
That's his nature.
Yeah, it is.
In every sport. Out of play down the right side. Two balls, two strikes. For Pinkston, runners at the corners with still nobody out. Ground ball hit the second. Fielded cleanly. They'll get one at second, and that's it. So the run scores. Kohlmeyer comes in on the fielder's choice. And the Tigers lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Umpire's not quite ready here. They call time. All right, Hunter Cash at the plate. We got Nate Hollingsworth on deck and Landon Ingram in the hole. Outside for a ball. Want to know the count? Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1. Sun definitely could be a little bit of an issue today for some of the players out there in right.
Definitely, for sure. Right and center, maybe.
Coming in and out of just a few scattered clouds.
Oh,
Got
that
it.
hit him.
Cash trots it off down to first.
I was going to say, we'll have a pinch runner for him, I'm sure.
Yep. That's going to be number 7, Norman Phillips. That was a pretty good guy to stick in there as a courtesy runner, too. He's got some wheels.
Yeah, he does. Brings up our big first baseman, Nate Hollingsworth, number 11.
Takes the first one out of the zone for a ball. So first and second. One away. We're down to the number 5 hitter. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball out of play down the right side. 1-2 the count.
A little bit late on that one as it shot it down the first base line.
Nate looks like he could hit one a long, long way. Just has that build to it.
He does, doesn't he?
Takes one inside. Ball 2. Got him swinging. 2 away. Like he was trying to hit that one a long,
He
long
was,
way.
yeah. Had the big home run swing anyway, didn't he?
All right, Landon England up to the plate. Playing second base today. Swings at the first one, fouls it back out of play over the first base side. 0-1. You really got to like that first pitch to jump on this guy right away today because he's just had some control issues. Make him throw you a strike. This is outside. 1-1.
Landon's another boy that looks like he could hit one a long way, too.
Fooled him on that one. 1-2. Short lead at first and second.
Oh.
Couldn't check his swing. Got it for strike 3. And the Tigers only get 1. They leave a couple runners on. And we go to the top of the second inning. Paris 1, Salt Fork nothing, right here on the Paris Sports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Getting ready for the top of the second inning. Welcome back to Paris High School. The Tigers 1, Salt Fork nothing. And where are we at in the order now, Lenny, for?
Getting ready for number 18, Derek Richards. Number 4, Brandon Maskell. And number 8, Hayden Chu will be the first 3 hitters. Be the center fielder, left fielder, and the catcher.
Did you see where Tom Brady's coming out of retirement?
I've seen that. That didn't last very long, did it?
Did you hear about the his football that was auctioned off?
No, I guess I didn't hear that.
On Sunday, there was an auction held, and someone bought his last touchdown thrown for $518,000.
Wow.
The auction closed at noon.
That
evening, he comes out of retirement.
So
and
now
that's no longer the last touchdown ever thrown. That's a $518,000 investment that
probably went south, huh?
I imagine so. All right, first pitch out of the zone to our next batter here, Derek Richards. Outside again, ball 2. That last inning for the Tigers, you hate to see that many batters go through the order and just get one run.
One run, yeah.
We did put a lot of pitches, though, on their starting pitcher. That one in the zone for strike, 2-1. Got the Yankee pinstripes on the pants down there for Salt Fork. Three and 1 the count.
Walked him.
First walk of the day issued by Cash.
That was the first left-handed batter he's faced, too, so that might have something to do with it. Left-handed pitcher throwing to a left-handed batter.
Well, you go from hitting the right side of the plate to trying to hit the left side of the plate, and that can throw you off just enough. Doesn't make any sense. You're still throwing to the same plate, but it does make a difference. Tried to show bunt, couldn't get it.
That's Maskell, the center fielder for Salt Fork. He's still squaring the bunt, still showing it.
Pickoff move to first. Not in time. I like that leading off against a left-hander on the mound. It's hard to sneak up on him.
Yeah.
Quick move back to first, not quite in time. Showed bunt again.
Yeah.
2 strikes. Oh, 0-2 count. You pretty much take the bunt out of his hand. Should be swinging away here.
And
And
he
it got
was.
him.
Swung and missed.
That's got to get something in your head there, too. After you miss 2 bunt attempts, you know, you're kind of down on yourself. All right, now if he just gone up there and swung from the beginning,
Right.
different frame of mind. Tigers take advantage of it.
And bunting's probably something that they haven't practiced a lot yet because the season is this first game of the season. So
Some guys just have a knack for that, you
Yeah.
know, and it's an art form.
it is. I mean, yeah.
It's like some guys hit for power and some can't. It's just some are just better at laying that down. A 1-1 the count. 1 away and 1 on. Just missed outside.
Just outside. It's number 8, their catcher, Hayden Chu. Oh.
Didn't get that call either on
No,
the
he
inside.
didn't. I thought he was going to ring him up there for a second.
The count goes to 3-1. Still trying to hold the runner over there at first. Kind of held on to the ball for a second to see if he'd pop off the base. Lost him, ball 4. One away and 2 on. Down to the number 9 hitter now, Pedro Rangel.
Playing second base for them today.
Courtesy runner over there for the catcher, replacing Chu at first is, missed his number, thought it was 7.
Yep,
Hayden
7.
Maloney.
Yep. Oh, got him on the leg. Bases are going to be loaded now. That's going to sting on a cold day like today.
Indeed. We're going to have a timeout called. I'm sure coach is going to come out here. Yep, here he comes. 1 away, bases loaded, and Salt Fork is licking their chops at the moment.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Rangel's a catcher, so I'm sure he's going to be all right. He's hopping around, still stretching it a bit. Seems to be okay. Probably takes a few of those a game behind the mound, or behind the plate.
I think he's playing second base today, isn't he?
Oh, you're right, he is the second baseman. I was looking at Chu just above
Yeah.
him here on my card.
Right.
He was the catcher. Yeah, he's a second baseman. That probably did sting. He's kind of galloping there back to first rather than running. All right, base is loaded.
Back to leadoff, Deegan Albert.
Took a big cut at one outside there. 0-1. Look at Hunter. He's already squared up. He's ready for this pitch. He's not wasting any time. He was waiting on the batter. Showing bunt, and he got it up high and bunts it out of play for a strike. That was a self-defense bunt.
Yeah, it was.
Salt Fork's not going to be afraid to play a little small ball today.
Doesn't look like it. Struck him out.
And looking to boot with bases loaded. Now there's 2 away. No fear of a bunt here at all with 2 strikes. It'll get everybody in the field. Going to shift over to the right there a little bit in center field.
Well, this brings up their number 2 hitter,
Hetmansberger.
Hetzmansberger, and he struck out his first time up.
He's behind 0-2 now. Tigers 1 pitch from getting out of a jam here. Setting up inside.
Got him.
And got him right on that outside corner, though. The Hunter pitched himself into a jam and pitches himself out of the jam.
Yeah, he did.
Tigers still up 1-0 going into the bottom of the second inning. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields.
It's the bottom of the second inning. The Tigers up 1-0.
Leading off this inning will be Zach Farnham playing center field. Brady Krippus will be batting second, playing right field. And the shortstop batting third will be Reed Stuck.
Sounds like a couple runs.
I hope so.
Called strike on the first pitch.
Oh, wow. That was way outside in the dirt, I thought. But I guess it shows what I think. So
Inside, swinging for a strike.
struck him out.
Called strike 3. That was a pretty uneventful at bat that time. For Zach, they took him down 3 pitches. Hopefully we get back around to him real soon in the order. Here's Brady Krippus. Takes first pitch for a ball. Fights this one off. Slow roller down the third base side. He's going to beat that out.
Yeah, he is. He's safe. That's an infield single.
It looked like he hit that about an inch from his knuckles. But he got around on it.
Yeah,
and
he did.
Rolled it down the third base side.
Probably stung a little bit too, I'm guessing.
That's all right. In the scorebook, that's a 350-foot smash to the fence. So
It is. It all looks the same in the scorebook. You're right.
all right, he's heading down to second.
Yeah, he is on that pass ball. Reed Stuck up there now. He's Got 2 balls on him.
And a runner in scoring position now. Called strike on the inside, 2-1. Tigers made a lot of noise in the first inning, only got 1 run. Salt Fork loaded the bases with 1 out in the top of the second and couldn't score. So here we sit at our 1-0 Tiger advantage. And now a 2-2 count for Stuck with a runner on second. Inside, says it hit him. Umpire agrees.
Hit by pitch. Okay, we'll take that. Put Stuck down at first. Krippus still on second. Krippus was thinking about going to third, but then after they called it a dead ball.
Umpire went out to confer with the umpire out there at second base, and he said it did hit him on the hand. Big gap over there at right with the second baseman nearly on second base trying to hold the runner. Krippus takes a step back. That one gets away from the catcher, and the runners are going to advance. No throw. Pass balls have hurt Salt Fork so far today. Now 2 runners in scoring position with just 1 away. And a 1-0 count. Ground ball chopped to the pitcher. Fields it, throw to home. In time, get back to third. Everybody's safe. Cole Myers safe at first. The bases are loaded.
I don't know what you call that exactly. Fielder's choice, I guess, but nobody, I mean, there wasn't an out made, so I can't really give it a single.
No, I wouldn't give him a hit for it, but that's where I fall into the I'm not a professional scorebook person.
Me neither.
There's a few gaps in my scoring expertise.
Oh, wow.
No check swing on that one. Called it a strike. The check swings are going for strikes today. Don't flinch too much. Another called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lehman get hit his first time up?
No. He grounded to second base.
Grounded to second, okay.
Oh, no, he didn't. Let's see. What did he do? He walked.
Okay. I knew he got a pass, but he didn't get hit. He's got a 1-2 count now. 1 away. And bases loaded. Watch that one down for a ball. 2-2.
Yeah, he walked last time up. But then he made an out on the fielder's choice down at second.
Outside, off the plate. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, something's got to happen here. Bases loaded, 3-2 count.
Took a called strike 3. Drew Pinkston up to the plate. Looking for a hit here with bases loaded. Way outside for a ball. Chopper to short, bobbled, and everybody's safe. E6 on that one.
Yep.
but we'll take the run. Another time called as Coach Woodworth wants to come back out to the mound. He just wants to chat with Norton by himself here.
Telling him he's got 2 outs to settle down, throw strikes. Let's get out of this inning.
Well, Lenny, I noticed our signal is hardwired in here this year.
Well, I seen that up here, but I wasn't.
Yeah,
I
no-
wasn't sure what the green cable exactly was.
No Wi-Fi for us now. We're hardwired into the internet here. Should be great for our signal, our reception.
Well, did Jeff tell me something about they was going to have the huddle cam out here too? But I think we're still using our camera right now anyway.
Yeah, the huddle cam is coming, just like they have it for football and for basketball.
It's just not. I thought he said it was going to be like the 1st of April, maybe before it's operational.
Yeah, we heard that last year, so we'll wait and see.
Cash got 2 quick strikes on him now as he fouled that one off over to the left side.
Base is still loaded. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Foul tip, stayed alive.
Well, I thought he was going golfing on that one. Looked kind of like some of my golf swings.
You foul yours off like that too?
Sometimes you never know where it's going. There's
There
a shot.
we go. Line drive into right center. Bobbled. Another run's in. All right. 2 runs score on the RBI single by Hunter Cash. We'll get a courtesy runner for him as Phillips goes back down to run. Brings up Nate Hollingsworth. And the Tigers lead 4-0. First pitch out of the zone for a ball to Hollingsworth.
Ooh.
Just about got him. Called a strike.
Yeah, I think they said he fouled it off the handle of the bat, maybe.
Now the count 1-1. Reached at 1. Plucked it out of bounds. Over the fence towards the tennis court. So 1-2 the count. That's a ball, and they're just going to give up second base there.
Yeah, Phillips cruised down to second pretty easily.
Another foul ball down the first base side. Count at 2-2. That'll keep Jeff on his toes down there at first base. The wind blowing out as hard as it is, and we haven't seen anything really hit in the air by either team, even a short little pop-up. When the Tigers have hit them, it's been line drives. Strike 3. And that'll end the inning. The Tigers get 3 runs here in the bottom of the second. They lead 4-0 going into the top of the third. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
Ground or a line drive back to Cash for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. I like that kind of efficiency.
Yeah, for sure. 1 pitch, 1 out. 1-3.
Time called by the batter.
Number 17, Hayden Prunkard. Their big first baseman. Takes that one for a strike.
An 0-1 count. This is that time for a ball. Now the count goes to 1-1. Called strike 2.
Let's see. Last time at bat, he was hit by a pitch. Fouled that one off. Staying alive.
Keep the count at 1-2. I feel like we've had a lot of guys hit by pitches here in the game, and only in the top of the third. Hard shot to third, fielded cleanly, throw to first in time. Bankston fielded that and real clean over there at third base.
Had all kinds of time to get him. Bring up the shortstop, Jamison Remol. He struck out his last time up.
Takes the first pitch for a ball. 1-0 the count. Salt Fork warming somebody up down there in the bullpen.
Swing and miss at that one. 1-1 now, the count.
Pop up foul territory. Cash calls it and takes it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the third. Tigers up 4-0 here on the Paris Sports Network.
Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562.
Welcome back. We have a pitching change on the mound for Salt Fork. They're going to send number 4, Braden Maskell, to the mound. He was playing left field. At this moment, we're not quite sure who they've got out there in left field.
I can't tell. They don't have numbers on the front of their jerseys. It's just the back only, so unless he turns around.
12.
Was it 12? I thought it looked like maybe 13. I wasn't sure.
It could be. I got half of it.
It's got to be 12. I don't have a 13 on the roster, though.
Okay. I got Evan
Hagman. Yep. So he's out in left field, so
Well, as long as it's not 18, Derek Richards.
Where'd Norton go? He was their pitcher. Maybe he's not in the game anymore. So.
Or is that him in left? Is that 16?
I can't tell that either.
All right, we're going to eye him down as he comes off the field.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, the Tigers coming to bat, and we're going to send up Landon Ingram, our second baseman. Landon takes a strike. Landon struck out in the first inning.
That one off the plate on the inside for a ball. 1-1 the count. Took a big hack at that one. 1-2. Ground ball off the pitcher's glove. Still got a shot at him. Got him first. 1 away. Brings up number 4, center fielder Zach Farnham. Well off the play for ball 1.
That one's up high for ball 2.
Ball 3.
Well, last time at bat, he struck out on 3 straight pitches. Now this time, maybe he's going to walk on 4 straight pitches.
I'd take that. Yeah.
Yep, guess not.
It's close. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That's the ball 4. So Farnham heads down there to first base. That'll bring up Brady Krippus.
Krippus had an infield single last time at bat and scored a run.
Had some good base running out there. Swings and misses at the first one for a strike. Good lead over at first. Now he's sliding back in head first. Another swing and a miss for a strike. 0-2. Chopper to short. Throw to second. And there for the out. So Krippus down at first base now, 2 away. And the number 9 hitter, number 2, Reed Stuck. Fielding hasn't been too bad today. Salt Fork had a little bit of a rough first inning, but you have to wonder if his first game, they've been practicing inside so much, and you're actually in game conditions, you're outside, and always expect to see a few bobbles and a few errors. Our guys are kind of getting back into it.
Pass ball.
They've seen their share of pass balls, though.
Krippus is going to make it to second.
Make the count 1-1 with a runner at second and 2 away. See what they give Stuck this time. A pitch high and away for a ball. 2-1. Oh, I think that would have been ball 4 there. Or ball 3, I mean.
Yeah, he kind of started, and then he checked and held up, but the umpire called it a strike anyway.
Inside for a ball. Full count now, 3-2. Called strike 3. Tigers strand another base runner. We've done a lot of that today. We lead 4-0 going into the top of the 4th inning. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Golf season will be here before you know it. And Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark Counties since 1950.
It's the top half of the inning. The Tigers clinging to a 4-run lead. I say clinging, Lenny. Obviously, 4 runs is a pretty good lead, but man, we've had so many opportunities today to really extend this one and put it away early and just not able to get those guys on the base paths in.
Yeah, we left 6 runners on base. And
5 of those 6 in scoring position.
yeah.
One time we had bases loaded and the guy was on first, but everything else has been second or third.
Yeah, let's see. Who we got out there pitching? Colmar's pitching now, isn't he? No, that's 8. Who is pitching?
That's Lehman.
Chance Lehman stepped in to pitch.
And you know what I didn't do? I didn't watch their left fielder come in to see who that was.
Oh, well. We'll figure it out maybe when he comes to bat.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a number pop up there that we're not ready for. Number 18, Derek Richards.
Well,
waiting to come up.
He should be the next batter anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these jerseys of theirs. They got no numbers at all on the front, so if you can't see their back. Richards walked his last time up, made it all the way to third. Takes that pitch for a ball.
1-0 the count. Strike there, made the count to 1-1. Kohlmeyer already coming out after a 1-1 count. Must be some confusion in the signals or something there.
Yeah. Looks like Cash, he transferred out to left field. So Nugent's apparently out of the game.
Yeah, he was just playing defense there. Lehman was batting for him. Count now 2-1. Fouled out of play. 2-2 the count. Out of play again.
Yep.
Tigers play tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday, all here at home. They did have to cancel the game on Friday. Talking to Coach Tarr about that, as that one's out of play and fills the count up at 3-2. He said they couldn't find any umpires for that one.
Oh, yeah?
The umpires they had are going to be out of town, so unable to find replacements. Swinging strike 3.
Well, the girls, they open up tomorrow at home. Then Wednesday, they're on the road to Oak Hall Valley. And Thursday, they're on the road to T-Town. And then they play Saturday a doubleheader down at St. Anthony. So the girls are going to be in action as well this week.
Coming outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Yep, umpire says didn't swing. So 2-0. The batter now number 4, Braden Maskell. Takes a swing and strike on that one.
Fouled that one off.
Evens the count up now at 2-2. Now puts Hayden Chu, the catcher, on deck, and Rangel in the hole. A little too far outside. Couldn't get him to chase that one. 3-2 the count.
Walked him.
So 1 on, 1 away, top of the 4th inning. Tigers up 4-0. Now the catcher coming up, number 8, Hayden Chu.
Stands over there and looks at the coach for a good long while as the coach went through several different signals.
Runners going. Throw down to seconds in the grass early. And an easy stolen base.
Maskell steals second pretty easily, yeah.
Not Kohlmeyer's best throw.
No, it wasn't.
You won't see that too often. In fact, it just kind of hung up in his hand a little bit and got down in the grass. Swung at a high pitch that time for strike 1. Or 2, that is. Always forget to mark them when they're stealing like that. I get distracted.
It's pretty easy to. Well, that one skips in the dirt, and he's going to be down to third.
Yep, and he hangs on to the ball. Smart play there. Let him have third rather than throw it away and let him score. So the count now 1-2 with one away and a runner over there on third. It's the best scoring opportunity Salt Fork's had in a while. They got to make the throw down to first since he dropped the third strike, but they did a good job of watching that runner back to third as long as they possibly could. So well-executed play there. A lot of things can go wrong on
Definitely, yeah. You can make a bad throw to first or just don't get it down there in time.
You mess up and toy around with the runner on third and let the guy reach first. So
there's a swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1-1. Their second baseman, Pedro Rangel. Swing and a miss on that one.
1-2 the count.
Fouled that one off back over our head.
Here's a 1-2 pitch. Fouled out of play. Now, when you're batting down here in the 8-9 spot, and you got 2 outs and a guy on third, this is how you move up in the order.
Mm-hmm. You battle and try to make something good happen. At least you're making contact. You're making the pitcher throw another pitch. Ooh.
Laid off a good one that time.
Yeah,
2-2 the count.
Boy, that must have been just a little bit high, apparently, because it looked good from here.
That one way out of the zone, 3-2. So great at bat right now for Rangel. Fills it up at 3-2. And lost him outside. Back to top of the order with Deegan Albert. Two outs, runners at the corners. The runner over there at first had no idea where the first baseman was. As he stepped off the mound, he darted back to first, and there was no one near him. Now they're going to hold him at first a little bit. He's running to second. No way they make that throw. Nobody even covers second base. Fouled out of play. 1-1 the count. Salt Fork knocking on the door again.
There's a good pitch for a strike.
Put the count at 1-2.
See if Lehman can put him away here. Get out of this inning. Oh, nope. Ground ball up the middle.
Long throw in. Off the mark. 2-run score. So Salt Fork knocking on the door a couple times. Finally get that big hit they were looking for from the leadoff hitter. Stuck over there at shortstop, used every bit of his range.
Well, I'm only going to give him a single, though, and he went to second on the
throw.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
But he did get to 2 RBIs, so.
That ball was way up the hole. Stuck would have had to have been about 8 inches taller, I think, to get to that. Another pass ball to the backstop. Runner moves up to third. All of a sudden, it's got the makings of an early season game.
Yep.
A lot of things just not quite clicking here for the Tigers here in this inning. Swing and a miss at a high pitch that time. 1-1 the count. Called strike 2. I know the weather forecast said it was supposed to get up to 60, but got him, strike 3. Get back to that in a moment. Salt Fork scores 2 runs. Tigers up by 2 still as we go into the bottom of the 4th inning. 4-2 the score. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546.
It's the bottom of the 4th inning. The Tigers up by 2, 4-2. I'm BJ Pheasant here with Lenny Irwin. Lenny, we were talking about the temperature going into the break, and it says 60 degrees on the thermometer, but that 13-mile-an-hour wind blowing in, it's a little cooler out there than the thermometer says. The sun's starting to go behind a few clouds, and
Yep.
can make it just a little harder once in a while to hold on to that baseball.
Yeah, the pitcher was taking his warm-up pitches. He lost his hat a couple times there on his warm-up pitches.
I'm not sure those hats are meant to hold that much hair.
Well, that could be too. Especially when the wind blows the hair plus the hat.
Oh, yeah, everything's lifting up. If your hair's my length, it's like it's Velcro.
Yeah,
The hat can't come off.
Yeah, Colmar's back up at bat anyway, and he lost his hat again on that pitch. So
1 ball, 1 strike. Outside for a ball, 2-1. What's BK done today? Scored a couple runs.
yep, he's got a single, scored 2 runs, got a hit, and a fielder's choice.
That was the strange fielder's choice
Yeah,
there.
that's the only way I need to put it down. I mean, he grounded back to the pitcher. The pitcher checked the runner at third and just held the ball. Didn't do anything with it nowhere. So
3-2 count now. Walked him, ball 4. Runner at first now. If you're ever curious the kind of damage the sun can do to something, come on out here to the Ball Diamond and check out the scoreboard. The Tiger logo on that scoreboard has been hit hard by the sun.
yeah, it has.
It's only a few years old.
It's pretty well faded out though, hasn't it?
It has. The words look okay, but the rest of the signs, it's taken a beating. Even the advertisements on it are pretty well faded. Outside, 2-0 the count.
Well, Lehman's still batting, but he did come into pitch last inning.
Took a close, called
Yeah, he did.
ball three.
Ball 3.
Walked his first time up. Got a lot of patience up there.
Struck out his second time at bat.
Ball 4.
Walks this time, so.
Like to see guys with that kind of a batting eye up there. Take some patience, or there's a thin line there between being too passive at the plate and taking walks. You know, there's times you want him to be a little more aggressive and swing the bat, but he seems to be one of those guys that can tell the difference. Lays off those close pitches.
You know, I never had much patience. I always wanted to hit. I was swinging anything that I get my bat on, I was swinging at it.
Norman Phillips back down at first base as a courtesy runner. That's fouled back out of play. 0-2 the count.
See what Drew can do this at bat.
0
He
for
reached
2.
on a fielder's choice and error to the shortstop last time at bat. That was
Wow.
down in the dirt.
He's due then for a hit.
He's battling up there.
That he is. Stays alive. Fouls that one away. Count stays 1-2 with the runner at first and second. Down in the dirt for a ball. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Got around on that one. It's foul.
Oh, man, it just did go foul. Wow. That might have been 2 with Phillips running down at first.
I'm thinking so. He was already down at second. That was a rocket down the third base side.
I believe that's the hardest hit ball we've seen today.
Absolutely.
Got that one right on the screws for sure.
Stays high and away from him that time, and then we got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runners at first and second. That one's down the left field line. And foul. I couldn't tell where it landed, but nobody got excited, so I
nah.
assumed it was foul.
It was foul, but it was way over the fence. But it was foul.
Only 300 there in that corner, so with this win, if you get on top of one, you got a chance. Ground ball to third. It's going to be a race to third. And the force out there. So runners still at first and second.
Well, it's another fielder's choice, and Colmar was out. 5 unassisted.
Ground ball to second. Eats him up into the outfield. They're going to send the runner from third. Phillips coming in. He's in safely.
If he touches the plate.
He goes back and touches it now. He missed it the first time. A semi-collision there at home as the catcher came right down the line and totally blocked everything. Phillips couldn't slide to avoid that if he wanted to.
No, Phillips didn't have a whole lot of choice. He had to kind of just go up and over the top.
Salt Fork's coach is coming out to plead his case, because, you know, who wouldn't? Maybe you get lucky and they call him out. I know they frown upon those collisions at home. So the run comes in. Tigers up now, 5-2. Ground ball hit back to second. Fields this one cleanly. Throw to first in time. Throw down to third. Gets away and another run comes in. Tigers score again. Bases are empty. Well, we've got 3 more runs on the board, and we lead 7-2.
Yep, Cash scored on that. It's got to be a throw in there from the first baseman back to third.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why he even made the throw, to be honest, because Cash was already at third.
Swing and a miss there. And this inning goes to prove, good things happen when you put the ball in play.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pound it to the fence every time. Making contact, putting the ball in play, force the other team to be flawless. If they make a mistake, then you take advantage of it. That's what the Tigers have done now. They got a 0-2 count, though, on our batter. Landon Ingram.
What did Hollingsworth do? Oh, that's right. He grounded out, didn't he?
Yeah.
He grounded out to first.
Yep, second. And they
Yeah.
threw it to first, and the first baseman chucked it away.
Yeah.
We went from, all right, we got a run, to just kind of, the
Yeah.
defense collapsed and gave us 2 more out of just very soft contact. But contact nonetheless, make them do something. Now the count goes up to 2-2. And a called strike 3. That's the end of the inning. Tigers up now 7-2. We go to the top of the 5th here in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Top of the 5th inning here at Paris High School. The Tigers up 7-2. After kind of stumbling upon 3 runs there in the 4th inning. Hopefully we can send these guys down in order here and make quick work of the next couple innings.
Well, Lehman's back out on the mound again.
Didn't have his best stuff there in the 4th inning. Gave up a couple runs. It's like another pitching change coming up for Salt Fork, though, in a moment. Number 9 out there on the pitcher's mound, Deegan Albert.
Well, he's been playing third base for him, so. Well, Norton's still in the lineup anyway. I'm not sure where he's playing. Maybe he did go to right field, Beej.
Well, he must, or out there and left, you think?
Well, he
Or
went
right?
He went somewhere in the outfield when they.
Yeah, he replaced Maskell out there, I bet.
I'll bet he did, yeah, because Maskell came in from left, so he probably went to left, would be my guess.
One hops the first one to third. He's got some wheels. Strong throw down to first is in time for out number 1. You can't sleep on him. He can run.
Number 17, Hayden Prunkard, their big first baseman, steps in there now. He was hit by the pitch in the first inning and grounded out to third last time up.
Called strike on the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Now the dirt for a ball. 1-1. Outside again. 2-1. called strike.
There we go. Got that one on the corner.
Move the count to 2-2. Ground ball to
That's going to be a hit.
second. That's through the gap. All right, 1 on, 1 out. And the batter should be number 11, Jamison Riemel. I had to glance behind me here at the softball diamond. Their scoreboard is not doing a whole lot better.
Nope.
It's a little darker. Fouled back out of play for strike 1. Everything out here still feels so new, but it's been here longer than you think.
It
now.
has been now, yeah. Yeah, because I think the first year the high school was out here, the boys still played at Laker, didn't they?
I believe so. So it's been out here, going on close to 8 years now.
Sure doesn't seem like it, does it?
No, it does not.
There's a
Ground
shot
ball.
to third.
Out at second.
It'll be a fielder's choice. This will be 5-4 for the out. Remole will be on it first with the fielder's choice. So I'll bring up Derek Richards.
All right, so DJ graduated in 18. And he was a sophomore when they moved out here. He went 1 year at the old high school. So I'd put it around 15 or so. So yeah, about 7 or 8 years, give or take, 6. Swing and a miss. Doesn't seem like it's been that long.
Sure doesn't. But it's about right, though. I think Mary Lou's been retired 3 years. And when they came out here, she decided she wasn't coming out here. She went over to Wentz and worked there a couple years. So
We enjoyed having her. One and two the count. High school's loss, our gain.
yeah.
Fouled back out of play. Count stays 1 and 2. Runner going. High throw outside. The throw down to nobody. With
Stuck did get over in time to knock it down, but
that's the kind of stuff that's hard to practice in the gym.
yeah.
That's going to get better as the year goes on, but it's hard to replicate that indoors. 2 and 2 the count. 2 out. Runner on second.
Got him.
Goes down swinging. No run scored. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Paris 7, Salt Fork 2. We'll be right back on the Paris Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
Bottom half the fifth inning, Tigers up 7-2. And who do we have coming to the plate this time, Lenny? I think it's the 7, 8, 9 batters.
It should be, according to my book anyway. It should be Farnham, Krippus, and Stuck, if we stay with that order anyway. Yep, there's Farnham. He walked last time at bat.
Struck out his first time up. I'd like to see him get a hold of one here down the left field line and turn the wheels on and get the offense going.
Takes that one for a strike.
Misses that time for a ball. Count 1-1. Called. Strike 2. Got him swinging. Strike 3. 1 down.
Krippus steps in there now.
Fouls the first one away. Bring the count to 0-1.
He's had a single, a fielder's choice, scored a run.
Takes a ball that time, even the count at 1 apiece. Called. Strike 2. I will say this umpire is good and loud on his strike calls.
Yep.
I could call that one. Well high. 2-2 the count. Three and 2. Good at bat here for Krippus. Got behind in the count, and he's worked it full.
Oh, took that one for a strike.
Now 2 down.
Okay, looks like we got a pinch hitter, Ethan Curl.
Batting for Reed Stuck. All right, he's got 2 outs and nobody on base. Takes that first one outside in the dirt for a ball. Lines that one down third base side. Long throw to first is in time. 3 away. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers. We go into the top of the 6th inning. One more chance for Salt Fork. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Tigers got a new pitcher out there on the mound here in the top of the 6th inning. Number 1, Brody Sanders. All right, so I got the substitution thing figured out there. Curl came into bat, but he came into bat for Reed Stuck. Stuck re-entered the game at shortstop. You're allowed to do that once a game. You can do a bring the guy back out on defense. Those little wrinkles kind of mess me up. They're a little different from the professional rules, but I like them as they do allow coaches to put guys into play. Get those extra batters in there, extra kids get to participate. You can always bring the guy, your starter, back in if you need to. You know, you can do that in basketball. You can do it in football. And
you know, Sanders is on the mound now for the Tigers. Maskell, their pitcher, he's at bat. Swung and missed at that one.
high and inside for a ball. Sanders is not a real big guy there, Lenny.
No, he's pretty lanky.
He puts everything he's got in this pitch. And he snaps that whole body around to get the velocity on it. 2-1 the count. Down the dirt for ball 3.
I think he's trying to overthrow a little bit now, though. Instead of just throwing it, relaxed.
Eased up on that one and got it down in there for a strike.
Counts full. Fouled that one back over our head.
Braden Maskell, the batter. Just protecting the plate on that one. He fouls that one down the third base side, out of play. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Well outside.
Brings up number 8, third catcher, Hayden Chu.
Had some good movement on that one.
Yeah, it did. Nice curveball for a strike.
That froze Chu. There's no way he's going to pull the trigger on that one. He was backing out of the box. Another called strike. All right, he's been in the groove these last couple pitches.
Got that runner on first. He's pitching from the stretch. He's not quite so herky-jerky.
Didn't miss by too much there.
No, he didn't. Came back with that curveball again.
I think you're right, Lenny. He does look a little more comfortable out of the stretch here. Snap throw down to first.
Oh,
Not quite in
got
time.
him back, and he made it back in time, but phew, that was close. BK's got a pretty good arm on him back here from the catcher spot.
Yeah, that was a great throw down to first. Going down the dirt. Long throw down to second, fielded by the second baseman. That one kind of sailed away from him. Three-two count. Runner over on second. Started off an 0-2 count.
And he walks
Ball
him.
4.
Man, you hate to see that after you, like you said, started out 2-0, or 0-2, I mean. That's back-to-back walks.
Coach Starr calls timeout, and he'll head out to the mound for a chat. He's got to make a pitching change
Yeah,
here.
he is.
Sanders will leave with no outs and no runs, but he's got two guys on base.
Pinkston.
That it is.
Number 3 is going to third. That's going to be Landon Ingram. Is that right? Nah, that's surely not right. He was playing second.
No, he's going over to
Yeah,
3.
he is going to third, isn't he?
Yeah, they kept Chance Lehman in there. He's over at second.
Okay. Okay, so Lehman goes to second. Pinkston's going from third to first. Ingram's going from second to third. And they got runners on first and second, and nobody out. And their second baseman, number 6, Pedro Rangel, going to be the batter.
Well, he did a pretty good job his last time up. He had a guy over on third base. Managed to get on
Yep.
base and score a run.
Ended up, yeah, like you said, ended up drawing the walk.
All right, big inning here for Pinkston. Inherits 2 runners with no outs. Showing bunt, that one gets all the way to the backstop. Runners are going to advance to second and third, not starting off on the right foot. Fouled out of play, chasing it down.
Did he make the catch?
No, he dropped it.
Oh,
So close.
I was going to say, I run out of visual sight, but I seen him reaching his glove out and go down to a knee, and I thought, man, he's going to make that catch.
He had room. He made a nice sliding effort after it. Just his back was to me, so I'm not sure if he if it bobbled it or if he hit him in the chest or the ground or what happened, but he wasn't able to come up with it. Almost got a shot at another one. That one's fouled out of play. Count goes to 1-2. Time called. There's a hit into center field. That's going to score at least one. Long throw in. 1 run in, and the runner stays at first. So runners at the corners now. 7-3 the score. And still nobody out. The batter now, number 9, Deegan Albert, back to the top of the order.
Found that one right back here to us, Beej.
Yep. I think that's the first time I've never flinched. It's 8 feet from me with a chain link, and I'm inside a brick building, and I still duck when it comes back here. 1-1 the count. Kind of proud of myself. That one for a foul there. 1-2. Everybody in the field playing straight away right now for the Tigers. Fooled him on that one. He had the feet all out of position. 1 away.
Brings up number 10, Blake Hetzmanberger.
When you see the batter, the foot moves, then the bat moves, and things are going in different directions, you know you fooled him. That was just a good pitch there by Pinkston. For out number 1. He'll step off and watch the runners back to base. Kohlmeyer comes out again. And BK has made several trips out to the mound today.
Yeah, he has.
Runner heading to second. They're going to throw it down there. The throw's there. The tag missed him. They even dove back after him there and didn't quite get him.
Let's say it. The throw was there, I thought. But
Hey, the kind of swung the tag high. So the runner's at second and third. Swing and a miss there.
should be 1-1 then on the batter, right?
I think so. I missed the call on that first one. Waiting for the umpire to show there.
And maybe it's 2 strikes. Must have been a strike, maybe.
That was
Yep.
2, because that's number 3.
Yep, there it is. Got him.
Well, the scoreboard said 2 strikes, but you don't let anybody run those things nowadays, so you can't always trust them. Two down for the Tigers. Runners at second and third. Salt Fork with another base hit into left field, and that's going to be 2. 2 runs and 2 bases. RBI double.
That was Norton. He started out pitching for him and ended up going to center field and rips a double. Drives in 2. Kind of gets Salt Fork right back into this ball game now.
They did. It's only a 2-run game, and they've got a runner in scoring position here with 2 away. Coach Tarr's coming out. He sent a couple guys back in to the dugout. Not much you can do about that. You make a good pitch, and a guy lines it into left. He hit the gap down there as we didn't have anybody down the line. More guys heading into the dugout there. So as we sort out the substitutions and everything, we'll play a couple spots. We'll be back here in just a moment with this all sorted out and tell you who's going where in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields.
Welcome back to 6th inning action. I'm BJ Pheasant here with Lenny Irwin. The Tigers are bouncing guys around the diamond. Hollingsworth going behind the plate. Kohlmeyer out to the mound. I don't know how many strikes he's going to throw, but he's going to throw them hard.
Yep, that's for sure. And we got 2 outs. So all we need is one more out. Okay, so number 8, Chance Lehman's going to go to first base.
Landon Ingram's going back to second base.
Mm-hmm. And Pinkston's going to go from pitching back to third. Brings up number 17, their cleanup hitter, their first baseman, Hayden Brunkard.
Strike call there. 1-1 the count. Outside for a ball. 2-1. Called strike 2 on the outside corner. This goes in later. Let me turn the lights on.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Called
Hey.
strike.
Down on strikes.
Well, we got one more inning.
Yep.
Well, 1.5 because we
One
got
and a half. Yep. We got a 1 at bat and 1 time in the field here. Tigers give up 3 runs. And the top half of the 6th. We'll be back with the bottom half right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. Farm Credit Illinois supports communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today and tomorrow. Helping farm families succeed, that's Farm Credit Illinois.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Hopefully the last at bat for the Tigers. Got a pitching change out on the mound for Salt Fork. Deegan Albert's going to get a shot.
He comes in from third. I can't see who's playing third, though.
No, I can't either. I'd really like to see numbers on the front. Hopefully he'll turn around. Number 10.
Is that who it is?
Yep, Blake Hetmansberger.
Okay, he came in from right field then, so he's going to be playing third. So who's out in right then? Oh, their pitcher, Maskell. He went out to right, so he went from pitching to right. Norton still in center.
Between the two teams, we've seen a lot of pitchers for a regulation game.
Yeah, like you said, it is the first game of the season, and normally Cash would throw 60, 65 pitches. I bet he didn't throw but about 40 today, maybe 45.
I know they were going to cap him around 50, and it didn't feel like he threw a whole lot. He went 3 scoreless and looked pretty good today. Fouled out of play. 0-2 the count.
BK up there now is, this will be his 4th at bat. He's had a single, fielder's choice.
Another one fouled back out of play. Count stays 0-2.
On a walk, scored 2 runs. Oh, slow curve got him.
They got to make the throw to first, and they do in time. 1 away. You know, an inning ago, I'd been like, no problem. We get 3 outs. We'll hold them top of the next inning. Walk, just head home.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, guys, we need a run or 2 here.
A couple wouldn't hurt a thing. You're right.
First pitch strike, 0-1 the count. Like to see Chance score another run here. Puts it in play, pop fly, shallow left field, is an out. All right, 2 up, 2 down. Pinkston now at the plate. Strike on the first pitch.
Swung at that one down in the dirt. Somebody hollered at him.
You swing at a pitch like that, one of your buddies is going to holler at you. There's no doubt about that. Just be expecting to get it back next time you swing at one. Equal opportunity out here.
Yeah, pretty much.
That one's up high. 1-1 the count. Shakes off the first 2 signals. Outside for a ball.
Up high for ball 3.
2 down, nobody on. A 3-1 count now to Pinkston.
There's a shot in the gap. That's going to get in there for a double at least.
Hustle, but he's in standing. Good job of backing up there at second base to keep Pinkston at second. right, a 2-out double. Gets a runner in scoring position now for Hunter Cash.
Well, Hunter's got a couple singles today. Scored a run. I've got him for 4 RBIs. There's
Reaches
a shot
out
back
there.
up the middle. Is Pinkston going to score?
They're going to send him. Long throw back home. Did you see the curve on that
Yeah,
ball?
I did. I did.
That second baseman, I don't know if the wind got it or if he just threw a screwball up there to the plate, but that thing broke to the outside, something fierce. It drug the catcher about 6 feet from home.
I'll give Cash another single.
Now, what a job of hitting. He took a pitch that was well outside. Leaned over the plate and poked it right back up the middle for an RBI double. Or do you give him a single and a throw?
Yeah, single and went to second on the throw. That's
Yeah.
that's the way I scored it.
I think you're right there. Nate Hollingsworth up there, 0-1 count, runner at second, 2 away.
Man, he had a good cut at that one.
I felt the breeze up here.
I was wanting a big hit because could be a huge run out there at second base.
Absolutely. Tigers up 3, 8-5. It's away. Cash is headed down to third. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 away, runner down at third. High fly ball in the left field, camping underneath it and making the play for out number 3. Tigers get another run, though. They're up by 3, 8-5, going into the top of the 7th inning. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562.
Welcome back. Top of the 7th inning. Our last sponsor there, Diamond Financial. Not only does Ben Lucan have a lot of experience and he does a great job, he can also do your taxes while playing 20 questions with a 4- and 7-year-old. I may have experienced that last week.
You experienced that, huh? Yep.
They talked his ear off. They wanted to know about the stuffed pheasant on the wall, the fish hanging on the wall behind him.
That's funny.
Annalise had a million questions. And I was blown away by the fish. I guess he caught the fish and you take a picture of it and measured it and everything. And the taxidermist uses a mold and then like airbrushes the fish to match the one you caught.
Oh,
so
yeah?
the fish on the wall isn't the actual fish. The bird is a real bird, feathers and everything. But
I see. Okay.
yeah, kind of interesting process there, but I
Well.
wouldn't known had a Annalise not asked a million questions, so didn't get distracted. That he does a great job. I'm getting distracted now, and I missed the first pitch there.
There was a strike.
0-1 the count.
And that was low in the dirt. 1-1.
Our batter, number 11, Jamison Riemel. As far as I can tell, he's been at short all day. Just missed inside there.
Yeah, as far as I know, he has. Yep.
2-1 the count.
Struck out in the first, popped up to the pitcher in the third, and a fielder's choice in the fifth.
3-1 the count.
Come on, BK. Throw strikes. Let him hit it and make a play.
I'd be okay with that right now. Swing and strike.
Or throw it hard and throw it by him.
That works too.
But now you got to do it again, though.
Just missed outside. He tried to frame that pitch. Free pass sends a runner down to first with nobody out. That's what you don't want to see.
No. Because we're only up by 3, and they scored 3 last inning. So
Yep, the left-handed hitting Richards up at the plate.
let's see what's he done. Walked and struck out twice. Way outside.
Kind of checked the runner at first, then went right into the throw and just sailed out of his hand. Misses high and away again. Not quite as far that time. 2-0. You hear the chatter coming out of the Tiger dugout down there. Misses outside again. Same spot. 3-0. There, it came back right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, you pretty well knew he was going to be taking, though. Down 3 runs, and you got a runner on first, and 3 balls, no strikes. You're not going to be swinging at that one.
He might even be taken here. And he was.
Back-to-back walks. Digging herself in a hole now.
We've got another at bat, but you don't want to have to use it. Coach calls time again. He only faced 3 batters so far. He's walked a pair of them. It doesn't look like a pitching change this time. Looks more like a pep talk.
Probably telling him to settle down a little bit, take a little off, and just throw strikes, and let's get out of this inning.
You always would like to have them mic'd up occasionally.
Yeah.
Wonder what they're talking about out there. I mean, if it were I, I'd be like, hey, BK, throw strikes. You guys catch it. Ready, break.
Yep, somebody make a play, and let's get out of this inning. But he's still throwing just as hard as he was. So.
1 ball, no strikes. You don't want to ignore the runners out there, but they're not your biggest concern at the moment. There's a strike. The guy at home's the biggest worry.
Let's see, this is Evan Hegerman hitting. No, it's
Fully.
not. It's number 12. Yeah, it is. Hegerman. I was right. Got him.
Pulled that shoulder and stepped out a bit and couldn't catch up to it. All right, 1 away. Tigers 2 outs away from a win here. on opening day, and the lights have been turned on. I knew it was coming. Oh, it gets away. The runner's heading up to second and third. You like to keep him back over there and keep the force in play.
Yeah.
That just complicates things there for the defense. You got to make more choices. A lot easier if you can just react and go to that closest base.
There's a strike.
All right, 1-1.
Fouled that one off way over to the first base side.
More importantly,
It's a strike.
it keeps Kohlmeyer ahead in the count. Whoa. Chu was ducking out of the way of that
Yeah,
one.
he was. He was heading first base, trying to get out of the way.
2-2 the count. 3-2. When he's missed, it's been a high and away today. More than anything else. Okay, full count, 1 out. Runners at second and third. And high up out of the zone. He brought that right over the top. He wasn't playing with the inside stuff and just missed. The base is loaded. Now, that's not the worst thing that could happen.
No, it's not, because now, like you said, Beads, the force is back in play.
You're down at the bottom of the order.
This kid's done some damage, though. He scored 2 runs, had a single, couple RBIs last time up.
Looking for a bunt. The infield's in on the corners. Swings away, though, for strike 1.
Pedro Rangel, their second baseman.
First base takes a couple steps back now, not expecting the bunt. That one down in the dirt.
You know, good job by Hollingsworth to block that one.
Little plays like that don't go in the scorebook, but
That's huge.
saved a run right there.
Yes, it did.
Ground ball to third. Knocked down, though. He's going to get the out at third. There's one. And that's where that walk actually came back to help us there a little bit. The runner came in at third, but he'd have scored anyways.
More than likely.
At this point there, he'd have been going on contact with that little ball. Well, maybe not. Without a runner on first, he might have held up.
Let's see, this guy here was out 5. Unassisted.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch there for strike 1. Albert Deegan, the batter. Tigers only up by 2 now, 8-6.
But there's 2 outs now, though, so that's huge. That looked good. Didn't get the call.
That was a rocket out of bounds for strike 2.
Yeah, ripped it down third base line. More importantly, though, it's a big strike. That's 2 strikes on him now.
Chopper hit back to the pitcher. Fields it cleanly. Throw to first is there. Out number 3. The Tigers get out of one there. They get the victory, 8-6. Wasn't pretty at the end, but they got the job done. Moved to 1-0 on the season. We'll be back in just a little bit with some post-game stats and a chat with Coach Tar here in just a moment. You're listening to Paris Tiger Baseball on the Paris Sports Network.
Golf season will be here before you know it, and Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark Counties since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Welcome back to the postgame show here on the Paris Sports Network. I'm BJ Pheasant with Lenny Irwin. And Lenny, the Tigers moved to 1-0. I like to see that.
Yep, got off to a good start. Hunter Cash started on the hill today for us, and I think he pitched 3 pretty decent innings. Not bad for first outing out. Really good at the plate. He was at bat 4 times. Scored 1 run. Had 3 hits. 5 RBIs, 5 of our 8 runs he knocked in, so I guess he's got to be the player of the game. I know we don't have that, but
I'd give it to him if we did.
Exactly. That's what I'd say. So, nonetheless, we'll start at the top and go down. Kohlmeyer started out at catching. He had 4 at-bats, scored 2 runs, had a hit. Chance Lehman was our designated hitter. He came in and done a little pitching, went back to second base. He had scored a run and 4 at-bats. Drew Pinkston started at third, came in and pitched a little. He had 4 at-bats as well. Scored a run, knocked in a run. Let's see, I already told you about Cash. Hollingsworth, he started at first, came in to catch there in the end of the game. When Kohlmeyer came in to pitch, he had 4 at-bats. Nothing to show for it. Struck out twice, grounded out to second, and popped out to left. Landon Ingram, 3 at-bats, struck out twice, grounded out to the pitcher. Zach Farnham, 3 at-bats, struck out twice, grounded out to second. Brady Krippus, 3 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit. And Reed Stuck had 2 at-bats, had scored 1 run, and Ethan Curl pinch hit for him in the 5th inning, and let's see, what did he do? He grounded out to second, and Brody Sanders came in to pitch He only pitched to like 3 batters, and they took him back out. So
Now, Kohlmeyer only pitched to 3 batters,
Yeah.
I think, didn't he?
something like that. Nonetheless, though, the Tigers get the victory 8-6 over the Salt Fork Storm, and off to a good start, 1-0. So we'll see if Coach Tarr comes up and talks to us this evening.
He's usually pretty good at making his way up here. First game, got a few extra words for the boys out there. What's our schedule? Who do we play tomorrow night?
All right, we'll got a minute here. We'll just recap the schedule. Tomorrow night, we're at home, 4:30 game time against Villa Grove. And Thursday, Dietrich comes calling, and it's also a 4:30 start. So,
All right, coach is here now. Pass this over. Here you go. Joined now by Tiger head coach Creighton Tarr. Coach, congratulations, a first win, open up the season.
Yeah, that wasn't very pretty there.
No, it was
But,
not pretty.
You know, that's part of it. The thing of it is, you know, there's going to be errors. You know, our pitchers haven't seen a ton of like hitters. So, I mean, it's a little adjustment period. But, like I told them, just always find a way to win. I mean, that's what – and credit to their team because they kept hitting. I mean, but we got to do a little bit better throwing strikes, you know. When you walk the first 2 guys in the inning, it leads to a pretty big inning. So we'll do a little bit better. But several guys pitched. You know, we're still trying to figure out who's going to do what. You know, and we need to hit a little bit better at times in the bottom of our order, and we'll work on that. And so it's just day by day.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys, depending on who was pitching, you were able to really bounce some guys around.
Yeah, and there's some guys that can hit that need to be out there as well. So it just takes it's going to take a little time this week to see what we have. So still a lot of uncertainty, you know.
You know, and with all the uncertainty and the little errors here and there and stuff, one play I wanted to point out was a play Kohlmeyer made. It was in the 4th inning. It was on a drop third strike. It scores like 3-2 at the time.
Yeah.
And he was able to watch the guy at third, get the throw to first, but any kind of a mistake there, and it's a tie game.
Yeah, and that's Brian, really. You know, like that's why I had him. He didn't pitch much at all. I mean, he may have threw more here than what he did all last year, but he's the type of kid, is smart IQ. He's kind of a gutsy kid, and I wanted him on the mound at the end of the game there. But the same deal, he's a bulldog behind the plate and knows what he's doing. He's smart. Played a lot of baseball in his life, so he knows what to do. So he's the right guy for the job.
All right, and we'll be back up here again tomorrow night.
Yeah, so we'll new day, you know. So it's kind of, I try to tell some of these guys that have played the first time with varsity, you know, we're going to play about 35 games in about 8-week stretch here, and you know, 8-9 week stretch. So it should be I don't know, you know, it's a new day, you know. Flush that last 2 innings probably, and see what happens. So.
All right, well, we'll let you get back to it tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow night.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
All right, good luck, Coach.
All right, take care, guys.
All right, that's Tiger head coach Creighton Tarr. Well, don't take my phone. Where are you going there? You're walking out with stuff up here, Lenny.
yeah.
Thinks he owns the place. All right, the Tigers moved to 1-0 on the season, 8-6. We'll be back up here again tomorrow night with Villa Grove and then Dietrich on Thursday.
And the girls are also at home tomorrow against, who was it they was against? Tri-County, I believe. And then they go on the road Wednesday to Oak Hall Valley, and then they're on the road Thursday to T-Town. And I think they're on the road Saturday, a doubleheader at St. Anthony, but it says to be announced. So that's still to be determined, I guess. But nonetheless, that's a lot of baseball and softball this week. So
Yeah, I got just a text here from Clay Best that says softball. Remind us that they play at home tomorrow, 4:30 against Tri-County, coached by Scott and Kelsey Dosh. If you want to keep an eye on the scoreboard for the Paris Sports Network listeners there.
Scott and Kelsey's over there taking care of the Tri-County girls. And
We're supposed to be watching Kelsey play with the girls over there. It's hard to believe she's that old,
I know.
helping coach there. All right, well, that does it for us tonight. I want to thank all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible and everybody that listened. We'll see you again tomorrow at 4:30 right here on the Paris Sports Network. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by the Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Farm Credit Illinois, Prospect Bank, Soleil Body Salon, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, and Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance. Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family.